Hey, 7-3, I am glad to see you again. I hope you enjoyed your silly song video for the circulatory system last week, but I am back with you to talk about the respiratory system this week. And believe it or not, it is our last human body system of 7th grade. We are almost done with this unit. I can't believe it. The respiratory system is the system that primarily takes in oxygen that is used in cellular respiration to make energy and gets rid of water and carbon dioxide. And I want to say one thing about this, and that is that cellular respiration doesn't just mean breathing. Breathing is taking air in, breathing air out, inhaling, exhaling. But cellular respiration in biology specifically means oxygen and glucose undergoing a chemical reaction at the cellular level to make energy. You'll learn more about that in high school biology, but it's a chemical reaction and there's a waste product or a byproduct of water and carbon dioxide when that chemical reaction takes place. So your lungs get rid of the water and carbon dioxide after that energy is created. There are lots of parts in the respiratory system, but not too many, luckily. You start with the nose or the mouth, I suppose, but the nose is pretty cool because it has these little hairs. And I won't make you look up my own nose, but you can go to the bathroom and look in the mirror and look at your own nose. There are little hairs that prevent dirt from getting into your lungs, which is pretty cool. Your larynx is your voice box. The air moves past your voice box or your larynx to make it vibrate and then gives you a voice so you can talk or meow, as the case may be. Excuse me. You can actually feel your voice box and feel the vibration, and you will learn more about your voice box and how your voice comes out of your respiratory system this week. The trachea is the windpipe, so that's this section where the organ where the oxygen, the air moves into the lungs. Then you've got the lungs, air carried with bronchial tubes. You can see that's kind of like it looks like a tree, like the trunk of a tree, and then lots of branches. The bronchial tubes get smaller and smaller and smaller. And one part of that, you'll learn more about this week as well, is the alveoli. That's where the oxygen goes into the bloodstream and the carbon dioxide leaves the bloodstream. So that's a very important part where the exchange of gases takes place. Oxygen in exchange for carbon dioxide. The final part of the respiratory system that we're studying is the diaphragm, which is actually a muscle that assists you in breathing. It is the reason you can exhale and inhale, take that oxygen in and get rid of that carbon dioxide. And the way it does it is pretty cool. I can't wait for you to learn about it this week. I've got one trivia question for you before you start your learning, and that is, how much water do you think we exhale in 1 hour? To give you a hint, an eyedropper, I didn't have one in my house, but you see one on the screen right here. An eyedropper is usually about a milliliter, 1 milliliter. So how many of these worth of water do you think we exhale in an hour? I turned it into a 10-second trivia. Are you ready? Here we go. How much water do we exhale in an hour? Is it A, 7 milliliters, B, 11 milliliters, C, 17 milliliters, or D, 23 milliliters? Boom! What was your answer? Well, if you answered C, you are correct. Well done. And I actually got my little medicine cup here. 17.5 milliliters is kind of a lot of water. And I'm guessing where I found this fact, it said up to 17.5 milliliters. So this is probably when you're exercising or breathing really hard that you actually exhale that much water, but that's a lot. Anyway, I hope you enjoy learning about the respiratory system this week. You can talk to me anytime via Remind or send me an email. And I'm also live for science on Fridays at meet.google.com/LarsonScience. I will see you there. Bye.